Ash Mufareh did a webinar yesterday. Ash is the CEO of Onpassive. And before I get into to what Ash had to say, I really want to mention the first part of the video. Ash was absolutely hilarious. I was just howling. And it's nice to see that side of Ash. I'm not even sure he understands how funny he was, but it was really, really fun to listen to. And of course, it set the tone. And as Ash does these webinars, he never disappoints. I can tell you right now, Onpassive, they are doing the hard things. And what does that mean? What is the hard things? I've been in business since I was in my early 20s. And as a younger man, I started out trying to do the easy things. And I think we all had that point of view when we were younger. And the easy things never lead you to a place that you want to be. It never has the results that you want. And if you're willing to do the hard things, things just turn out much, much better financially, building wealth, all of that stuff. And today, Ash and Onpassive, they are doing the hard things. And that's why when people ask me, when is Onpassive going to launch? And we have a few people on our team that are seriously impatient. And I give them the same answer that I give everybody. I don't care when Onpassive launches. As long as when it does launch, it is absolutely perfect. And I know that's what Ash and his team are doing right now. And that is doing the hard things. Now, when I look at my brethren in Onpassive, whether you're a Go-founder or you are coming in as an affiliate, what we are doing is no less difficult than what Ash and his team are doing mentally. What our job is right now, our job is to, number one, continue to build. And from there, continue to wait. Again, I don't care when Onpassive launches, as long as when it launches, it is perfect. And the reason I say that is because as Onpassive launches, your whole life is going to change. And that's why doing the hard things right now is going to pay off so big in the future. Your ability to continue to build and your ability to wait, be patient, enthusiastic about Onpassive, and having confidence that Ash is doing what he says he's doing, and I can tell you he is, and then just being patient enough to wait until Onpassive is ready to rock and roll throughout the world. I can tell you what Ash has done, what his team has done. Whatever you think it is, it's probably 10 times bigger than what you think it is. And if you just watch what's happening with Onpassive on a day-to-day thing, you can look in your back office and see things happening every single day. Ash went over a few more things in Bangalore, India. They just got another suite for another 200 people that are coming into Onpassive to work with Ash and his team. You do not do this unless you are way, way down the road and getting very, very close to launching, whether it's in a month or 2 months or 4 months or 6 months. I don't care. But Ash is literally bringing in hundreds and hundreds of people to do the things that need to be done before launch and at launch. If you see this stuff, you know the signs of the times. They are getting closer. So that's one thing Ash and his team have done very, very recently. They got another suite in the building that they're in that will seat an additional 200 people that will be employed by Onpassive. And the employment that they're bringing in, the people to employ they're bringing in, this is happening every single day. And they've got some really cool professional things they're doing to bring people in and get them working with Onpassive. All this stuff takes time. That's why Onpassive is in the process of rolling out, but it takes time. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in a week. So that's one of the things that they've done over the last couple of weeks. They've got another suite. They're bringing in additional people. Another thing that I thought was very, very exciting is they've actually brought in to Onpassive a full-time attorney. These are things that big companies do. You're not going to find a little company out there doing a simple program that has full-time attorneys. They're just not going to do it. This is a very big deal, and when you look at what Onpassive is doing, you think of a microwave, you think of a Google, you think of a Facebook, you think of those large companies that have lawyers stacked up mile high to take care of all the things they need to be taken care of. Onpassive is doing that. They've also taken care of the money problem with Onpassive. I don't know who they're using yet. Ash didn't share that with us, but he assured us that this problem is 99% complete, so that when money is being transferred from Onpassive to us, it is seamless. It happens in real time. So if someone comes into your organization, it's a customer that gets a product line, they pay, you get paid immediately. This is really cool stuff. So I understand that what we're doing, it is no less difficult than what Ash and his team are doing. But doing the hard things is what's going to get us to where we want to be. And right now, for you and for I, the hard things are building today and waiting for Ash to launch Onpassive. And I can tell you, if you just build a little bit today, the magnitude that will have as Onpassive rolls out to the world, it's going to be absolutely terrific. The last thing Ash touched on, and I know this because I've been studying Onpassive for so long, is just how big Onpassive is. That's why it's hard. That's why it's hard, because what Ash is doing, it's a really big deal. And I believe they are probably 95, 98% done. But this last haul, that's the hardest part. But Ash talked just about how big Onpassive is going to be as they launch. And if you're on Marty Dan's and my team, as Onpassive launches, and with the things that Ash is going to be doing and is doing for the GoFounders and the affiliates, guys, this is life-changing. What would you do? How long would you wait to get a residual income of $500,000, or not $500,000, $500, $1,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month? How long would you wait to get that residual income? Would you wait a month? Would you wait 3 months? Would you wait 6 months? 6 months. The answer is absolutely yes. And what Ash described at the end of the video really was some of the magnitude of how big Onpassive is and what it is going to do very quickly. I did a video on AI the other day, and as I study that, Onpassive is going to be using artificial intelligence, and everybody in the industry agrees that the companies that come in and really take advantage of artificial intelligence, those are the companies in the next couple of years that will go from nothing to $1 billion. Listening to Ash, his vision, what his team has done, what they are doing, and what's going to be happening in the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months, Onpassive is that company. And the really cool thing about that is we have a step in to Onpassive. As founders, we are partners with Ash. We will benefit from this in so many big ways over the course of time, the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years. I don't think people understand that yet, but as we progress, Marty Dan and are my partners, we will continue to share with you what we know, what we're learning. And I really believe, because our team, for the most part, is very patient, as we get closer to the launch, it's going to be so exciting for everybody. It's just going to be a really fun thing to watch. I think Ash is absolutely going to love what's going to be happening overall in Onpassive and with our team. Yeah, it's just going to be fun, guys. And I do believe this company was made for you and I, and it will change lives. So that's it for today, guys. That's kind of the gist of what Ash had to say on the webinar. He had a lot of speakers on the webinar. These are leaders in Onpassive. They're founders that are building a pretty good sized team, and it was fun to hear them. But really listening to Ash is always a treat, and I think if you get a chance to listen to him, absolutely listen to him. But believe me, we are on the right track. Everybody's doing the hard stuff right now, but the hard stuff is going to lead into something really, really big. And from there, yeah, it's just going to be a ball. So that's it for today, guys. Have a great weekend, and yeah, we'll see you on the inside.